What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dontaivios, and I'm coming at you with another deep analysis. The flammable explosive one did really well, and it's personally one of my favorite videos. It just gives me the opportunity to really appreciate some of these performances and how amazing they are. And want to see you, Team A, featuring Xin Liu, DDD, NaHo, Xiaowei Duan, and Monster Sun, where the girls in this crazy and smooth and just satisfying performance, and it definitely deserved to win the #1 placing out of all the performances that we saw. The reason why this performance is so good is because of the way Xin Liu doesn't forget any of her teammates. Now, there's a theme sometimes with Youth With You season 2 that sometimes the center role can overwhelm some of the other girls in terms of, like, you know, getting looked at and seeing things or seeing them or appreciating them. Xin Liu does not, you know, she makes sure you don't forget about her teammates, and she makes sure that everything is together in one complete package. This performance personifies that 100%, and I'm so happy to be able to have watched this performance over and over again and appreciate the little things in it. But to my 300 subscribers, thank you guys so much for supporting me. This is a gift to you guys. It's so crazy that we've reached 300. That's just insane. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it and to see the little details and deep analysis of Want to See You. So first, I went ahead and skipped just like the name intros just because it doesn't really go in right into the performance. But it starts with them sitting down, and right here, the editing is black, so it just pops on again. Youth With You loves having black start points and then flashing on colors and things. But let's just see how it rides in. So with this frame right here, you see these pillars. So you already have some sort of angelic, heavenly atmosphere, and they're all sitting here. And you can't really see it, but right here in the midst of the smoke, they're all touching and they're all connected. The theme of this performance is touch and unity. There is a lot of times in here when there's little touches. When you're watching it for the first time, of course, you're watching their faces and their singing and their emotions, but you don't really see the other little things. And they are always connected in some way. If they're not touching, then their moves are in sync, their choreography. But here, we're just going to go and watch how they lift up from this spot here. And look, they all lean on each other. And I love this purple haze. And it's like a purple flame of smoke. And it kind of signifies darkness. And I say that because in this performance, it lifts from darkness to a neutral to pure angelic golden light. It's a full full swing of vibes in terms of atmosphere. But again, got this purple haze, and then they all lean on each other like they're depending on each other to get out of the situation they're in. It's so poetic. Lifting, all in sync. Come down, all in sync. All push up, all in sync. And they push each other up. Like right here, they're pushing each other up. It signifies support and compassion for one another. Right here, start with the Xin Liu lyrics. Da, 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 da. And they all lift here. So even when they're not in one motion, it follows each other smooth. So it's not like someone's just sitting there doing nothing. They all have cues to move in the same time, the same time formation. Boom, boom. Now they're all gonna go down here in one motion to reveal NaHo and her beautiful, beautiful lyrics. And again, you didn't really see it, but the light changed from that dark atmosphere to this bluish, a little more light, a little more, I call this a neutral because of the switch to gold that it does later. The little reach out here that she does. That little reach out is showing the youth producers who are watching and us watching to come and join us in this journey that we're about to have, this beautiful journey. Come. And they're all doing the same choreography. And right here, every time a person goes up to do their part, there's some sort of lift that they're doing to that person. Right here, Xin Liu, Monster Sun, Xiaowei Duan, NaHo, to give love to DDD. And I love DDD's look here. Her eyes are so deep and dark, and they contrast beautifully with her skin and the atmosphere. Look at this girl right here. I love this. This is the embodiment of an angel. And this makeup tier, this light tier right here, I haven't really seen it that much before watching this show, but they love that art piece, and it's beautiful. And DDD's voice here, so angelic. See that right there? Lift, 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 lift. So even if they're not doing the exact same thing, it's all in a motion, like a wave of unity. Think of it like a crowd wave in a stadium, all going together in a formation. And they circle here. Now you notice with the smoke here, it trails along them and their feet. So it moves with them as they encircle around Monster Sun in this part. Again, all in unity. Spins in unity, dips in unity. And I want you to see, this is one of my favorite parts right here. But as NaHo goes into her part, there's a touch here, a touch here, a touch here, and watch how they move. This wave that I was mentioning earlier, it starts with NaHo. So every time there's a singer, they make sure that that singer has the spotlight, and the other teammates are supporting that singer. So again, it's not just like they're just sitting there watching that person do their part. They're supporting them in some way, shape, or form. And in this performance, it's by touch. Wave. Beautiful. And the light, when that beat dropped happened, it went a little brighter. So that was the, I think, third time. So it was a dark purple, then it went to a lighter blue, and then the spotlights here got a little brighter when Xin Liu went into her part. And again, all of their formations are in unison. And almost, I'm pretty sure every single person in this performance at some point lifts towards the camera and the people watching. That's just so good. See that? What I love the most, again, you know that Xin Liu is the centerpiece in this song, but again, when it's the other person's time to shine, they're making sure they do what they can to make sure that person gets their spotlight. Dip, dip. Now, this is probably my favorite segment here when Xin Liu does her popping, but there's three parts, okay? You have NaHo right behind her here, you have DDD here, and then you have Xiaowei Duan here. Now, watch how when Xin Liu goes in front of NaHo, she reads, and then when she goes in front of DDD, she pushes Xin Liu into her next formation. Then there's a spin here, right between Xiaowei Duan and DDD, and back here with Monster Sun. I'll just go through it one by one. It's kind of weird to explain it that way, but read here. See this? You don't notice this the first time, but reading, and a push here from DDD. See? Zhou popping. Push. And then she goes into a spin, and back here you see Monster Sun help her out too. So this is Xin Liu's popping spotlight, but every single girl in the back helps her with her performance. It amplifies it. And even right there, I'm gonna go back so you can see it, but Xiaowei Duan, she dipped her head when it got to her part. It skipped to Lisa, but I wish they would have shown it, but Xiaowei Duan dipped there. And this is my next favorite part of this performance. Look at the focus right here with Xin Liu right here. And when I go back to when I talk about the touching in this is the best part of it, because when the beat goes, their fingers go, right? So watch. Right here. Touching here from Monster Sun, here from NaHo, DDD. This is literally a statue right here. And they're all connected. And look at the eyes right here from DDD in Xin Liu, followed by this Monster Sun vocal. But these two girls right here, watch the when the beat goes, watch how their fingers move on their bodies. It's so subtle. And this clock formation, beautiful. I'm pretty there was another performance that had this clock motion, I think with a little sweet, but this is definitely the smoothest one that we've seen. And right here, and it's kind of weird because it's like they put like Xin Liu, I'm pretty sure she added a lot of these parts into it, but it's like there's so much in it that's so good, and it's not going to be appreciated the first time. So like that's how you know she loves doing this. And you didn't notice it, but I'm gonna go back a little bit. But Xin Liu, she nods here to cue her that she's about to go and let go. Watch. Watch this nod right here. Nod. This little pusher by Xiaowei Duan going into her next verse. But look at the little, I'm gonna go back so you can see it. But look at the Xin Liu glare into the camera right here. Look at that. She's like, hey. But again, Xiaowei Duan pushes her aside here. And when she goes into her next part, it goes into a slow motion of her fingers going like this. But that is the beat count into the light goes, or into the next part of the song. And the lights go here. And it only goes when all of them sing. So when all of them singing here, that's when it goes into this gold ambient atmosphere that's just so beautiful. All in sync here, all singing together, all the same choreography. In DDD, when she finishes her verse here, she does a slight of the head to nod the lights to go off. Watch. And the lights go off. Now this is the climax of the song when Xin Liu breaks it down. But from we've seen from other performances, usually a breakdown into the next part or into a climax is a large, like, big motion and everything. But this is the most subtle release into a climax that I've ever seen in this show, and it's so smooth. But look at the passion that is communicated through Xin Liu's expressions here. It's so good. Like, we're gonna watch it one more time, but like the expressions, and it's like it's all in her voice, but she doesn't do anything dramatic with her body except take a step forward for the lights to shoot on. And again, all of them are singing in this part, but we're gonna watch that part one more time. It's so good. You have DDD's her vocals here to kind of, you know, carry it a little bit, but everyone's singing the verse. But DDD's soft high notes here makes it a round part right here, makes it beautiful. And I love the space theme around them. All in sync here. And hold on. And look at this. This is my favorite shot of this performance of DDD, from this up down or down up angle. But look at the lights and the glitter around her and the focus and the passion. This is a desktop wallpaper right here for DDD. They're getting chills. All in sync here. And they go back to reset from where they began. So it's a full circle. And right here, touching going all back to where they were. Again, going back to that unity and connection that they have, the theme of this performance. All in sync. And watch how they lift each other up again here. Lift, 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 lift. Way. But anyway, that was the deep analysis for When to See You. I think that, with this sort of performance, it deserves a couple revisits to completely appreciate it. But that's how much care Lucian put in her performance for this song. Remember, she helped out Group B as well, helped out Group A, and then made her own choreography behind it. She did all that in like 4 days. That is insane. Impressive. But anyway, that was your deep analysis for When to See You. So good. So many details that deserve to be appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Friday here. The new episode of Eve With You comes out tomorrow. They're doing revenge battles, but they're like, they're not like on stage or anything. So I may talk about it. I may not. I may do another video, but I love this show. I love the content. It's amazing. And I appreciate this show so much. And I appreciate you guys for watching me and caring to join me in these angelic journeys like the one we just saw. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys so much for supporting me and for being around. And I hope that you guys take care of yourselves and stay healthy. Take care of your loved ones and be good to each other. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.